up, y'all? I'm just gonna talk to y'all until my camera dies because it's about to die. But I just came by my books because I'm trying to figure out what do I want to read next. I don't know. I'm currently finishing up The Color of Water by James McBride, and I'm so glad I read his memoir first before I get into his books. It's such a beautiful memoir because it's him and his mother. I really wish he would have narrated himself because y'all know I love me a good memoir that's narrated by the person whose memoir it is. But the memoir is told by two different narrators, one to represent James and the other to represent his mother. So it's kind of like two memoirs mixed into one. So we get to hear his mother's story as well as James McBride telling his story as well. It's a beautiful memoir. It's so beautiful. But yeah, I don't know what I want to read next. I literally have no idea. It's been like with the time change, with the election, people's responses to the result of the election, life, social media, like a lot of things just feel so heavy. And I feel like that's why it's so important, which I mean, it's not rocket science to not be of this world. But you know, like during like challenging times, it's very hard to not be of this world. You know, our faith gets shaken up real bad. But you know, we just have to really try hard to stay faithful and keep our faith strong and to not be of this world. So I'm just really glad that I've been off of Instagram for the month of November. If you're new to my channel, I did opt to fast from social media, specifically Instagram, for the month of November because I don't have Facebook. I don't get on my TikTok. I don't even open the TikTok app. I do sometimes randomly, but not, and it's not an everyday thing that I open the app. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have anything besides Instagram and YouTube. So I did decide to get off of Instagram. I just felt like it's time. But one thing that I have done in previous years, I always detox from social media for a full month. I'm not Instagram. YouTube is not really a problem for me because, you know, YouTube we have to watch things, and I don't watch YouTube a lot. In the aspect of like, and we can choose what we watch, you know, and I'm not clicking on things that are like, I don't doom scroll YouTube, you know, like I can control what I see on YouTube or control of not clicking on something, and it's not constantly, you know, I can just control that more. But Instagram, I don't know, it was just starting to just, you know, when you reach your limit, and I reached my limit on Instagram. But there's this movie coming out on Netflix called Buy Now, The Shopping Conspiracy. And it's coming out November 20th, but it says that it is Buy Now, The Shopping Conspiracy pulls back the curtain on the world's top brands, exposing the hidden tactics and covert strategies used to keep all of us locked in an endless cycle of buying, no matter the cost. One, I love me a good documentary. Two, I feel like that's going to be an interesting thing to watch because so many people are consumed by consumerism. People are in debt. People will literally spend their last dime on something so materialistic, and just seeing all these different things is just making me just feel so weary and like, because it's really not that serious, but for some people it is that serious. Like, you just never know what, you know, someone's underlying issues are, and I just don't want to be of this world, you know. Like, it's really hard to just be ducked off, and it's not hard, but it is hard to not allow ourselves to get swallowed by things that are just not of God, pretty much. But other than that, what other shows? I don't really update you guys on like shows or music. I want to start doing that maybe. But shows that I've been into lately that have me in a chokehold is Love is Blind. I have not watched the most recent season because I need to watch the episodes back to back. I don't have time to be waiting. So now that that's over, I can go watch that season. I do love The Handmaid's Tale. From, I think it's on Showtime. I'll put it on the screen, the shows that I'm talking about. From, I absolutely love this show. It's so good. Even though it's creepy, it's just still like the mystery part of it is what I love. I think that's on Showtime. So I need to check to see if all the seasons have been not seasons, all the episodes have been uploaded so that I can go binge watch the whole thing. And I also love The Couples on Showtime. That's such a good, it's about a therapist who is interviewing different married couples. I don't know if all of them are married. No, I don't think they're all married, but it's like people in relationships. Oh, and I absolutely love it. I love me a good relationship conversation piece. You know, just diving deeper on what is wrong with us individually, what is wrong with us together, why can't we come together, what is preventing us from being able to coexist. And you know, I absolutely love that. So that's one of my favorite shows as well. But those are pretty much the shows that are currently like have me in a chokehold. But if you want to drop me any show recommendations down, be sure to do so. But I've been talking for 7 minutes. I'm about to get me like emotional support drink or snack. Only thing I have is like sparkling water. I did have coffee today. I had a gingerbread latte. Yeah, I need to figure out what book we're going to start next for week 3 of Black Men Vampire. What's up, y'all? So I am on my way to Kroger because I've been seeing the girls, the coffee girls, talk about, is my heat too high? They've been talking about the holiday blend by Khalifa or Califia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you know, you know. So we're on our way into Kroger to see if they have this coffee so I can get back on my at-home lattes. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself to a little outside latte. A lot of times when I'm getting my lattes, like Dunkin', when I was getting my Dunkins previously, all of my coffee was free because they had a coupon where if you spent anything, you get your coffee free. So like if I purchased a donut, my coffee was free. So previously, the Dunkins that I was getting, my coffee was free, and then it's like nothing to purchase a donut, you know. And then sometimes, like when I go to Caribou, I've had like free coupons from like previous points because I always allow my points to add up. And then they recently had just dropped some holiday coupons, which made the coffee, wow, there's no parking spaces, which made the coffee like almost free. So, but yeah, I just want to, I don't know. There's a lot on my mind, but I don't really want to talk about it because it's literally, I don't know. If y'all want me to go deep, let me know. Because if you've been here since day one, like one of my A1 day ones, like from back in the day, y'all know I was good for a little deep conversation, okay? But since I've gotten back on social media, I haven't really been very deep as much. But yeah, let's go on to Kroger's and see if they have this coffee. But I want to share this quote that I just seen that I want to share with you guys. It says, "What you're not changing, you are choosing." What you're not changing, you are choosing. And that resonated with me so bad. What you're not changing, you are choosing. So because you're not making an effort to break that cycle, you're not making an effort to break that addiction, you're not making an effort to turn your stagnancy into consistency, because you're allowing yourself to be comfortable and not uncomfortable, you are choosing those things, you know? And then you just have to ask yourself, why? Why am I not breaking this cycle? Why am I not getting down to the root of the problem? Why am I allowing myself to be too comfortable? Why am I allowing myself to be stagnant? You know, you have to find the why so that we can stop choosing and then make an effort to change. That resonated with me real bad. Yeah. But anyways, it is let me go clean, because if I sit down anymore and then waste time, I'm gonna be real mad. I'm gonna see y'all in the next clip. Camera detecting the rain, like it just keeps like turning on and off on me. Like, baby, what's the beef? Like, what's really good? But I'm on my way into the library to pick up my book.
So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it 'cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell her, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living, won't manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been happy, working hard, just so I can say I told you so. I told you so. I don't need your approval to be myself. I got that on myself. Gracefully, gotta keep it cozy. I'ma take it slowly, one step at a time till my time is up. Why you stay mad?
I definitely need this. So I just wanted to come close the vlog out because, baby, this vlog does not make any sense, because I don't make sense right now, okay? I am sick. I'm sick. They should have put the wording on both sides. Let's drink it from this side. Cheers. Cheers to feeling better. But yeah, I wanted to close the vlog out because this vlog don't make any sense to me. At least to me it doesn't, because I'm just like all over the place. And because this whole week I was trying to figure out, like, girl, why are you so like extremely tired? Like this week I was extremely tired, like literally, like I was struggling at work. I was just struggling to do anything. And I'm like, okay, it's time for you to do a medical analysis on yourself, because what's really going on? Like, I'm a sleepy girl, but I'm not that sleepy. Like, I'm usually in the bed and sleep by 9:30. 10 o'clock is pushing it, but I can kind of stretch it to 10:30, but usually I'm asleep by 9:30. So the fact that I was just like extremely tired was not, it wasn't like mental exhaustion. It was literally, I am so tired, like I just want to sleep. So the first thing I did was check, okay, like, when is your period due? Come to find out, I'm PMSing. And the second thing is I have a cold. So being sick and PMSing is not a good combination. And then hopefully we can wrap this cold up before Aunt Rose comes to town, because there's no way I want to be sick and yeah, So my whole bedside table just looks like a sick station. Can you see it? A sick station. I have my cough drops, I have my medicine, I have my water, I got my tissues, I got my Vicks. Y'all, I hate Vicks. I'm about to rub my chest down. I hate Vicks. I hate Vicks. Even when I was a child, I hated Vicks. My favorite was the Walk-ins. I think it was by Walk-ins that came in that little, like, foil, not foil, I don't know what the material is. A tin, like a little tin, and you had to twist it off, and it was like as big as like your palm. That one was my favorite one. My hands are dry. I just washed my hands. But okay, that's besides the point. But let's talk books. So I did this week, I did finish Ring Shout, baby. If you don't have this book on your bookshelf and you like Black historical fiction and fantasy, you need this book. Would this also be considered sci-fi? I don't know, but you need this book on your bookshelf. I need to go back and put my tabs in here because I didn't put my tabs in here because I had tapped it on my Kindle. So you need this book on your bookshelf. He does have another book on Kindle Unlimited that's like centered around Orishas, which I feel like he probably ate with that book too. But this is really small. Like, how was he able to fit all of this, all of that he put in here in this small book? It's only 181 pages, and he put so many layers into this book. Wow. And he did a phenomenal job at it. Like, it didn't even feel rushed at all. And then I also finished The Color of Water by James McBride. Baby, I almost annotated this whole, like, every single page. Almost every single page. But so I'm just like, let me just read it. And this is a book that I would want to go back and annotate, because it was just such an interesting read, because this is a black man raised by a Jewish mother during, like, his mom grew up in the 20s in Virginia, so in a racist state by like, come on now, his mom is Jewish, he's a black man. You catch my drift. So that was a very interesting dynamic, especially in the time frame that he grew up, as well as the time frame that she was raising her children. She had 12 children, 12 black kids as a Jewish woman. Crazy. So I finished those two. It's been a struggle week for me, like I said, because I haven't felt good. So my Black November week 3 might be a little weak. So at the library yesterday, y'all seen I picked this one up. And I did read like the first, I think I only got to like page, what page was it? Probably only chapter, yeah, so I finished chapter 1 and I was about to start chapter 2, which is only page 7. Very interesting so far. So this book I did see when I was ordering my books on I was about to say Black Outlet. On Book Outlet, this book was on there. So I'm like, let me go look it up on Amazon. And you know how on Amazon they show you like the Goodreads next to the review? It had like a whole bunch of Goodread reviews. Yeah. And so I'm like, let me check it out. But it is a thriller. So I was very interested in this one. I did start When Crack Was King, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this one. My camera's going to cut out, so yeah. I stopped at page 63, and then I was like tabbing a lot. And then I also, on audiobook, I started Pretty. This author has another book coming out, and the cover eats real bad. I'm trying to hurry up before it cuts out. Pretty by Keith F. Miller Jr. And he has another book coming out. So between those three books, I'm not sure what I want to like indulge in next, because I'm like literally in the mood to read all three of them, which is crazy. Like that never happens. It's usually the other way around of me trying to figure out because I'm not in the mood. But I'm literally in the mood to read all three of these. But Pretty is getting very interesting, so I think I might do Pretty. But then this one, and then When Crack is King, they're like all different genres and they're all eating, and I can't figure out which one. But thank you guys so much for watching this video if you made it this far, and I will see you in my next.